Since Apostrophe is a gallery and a music venue, the art and the music automatically connects because it's in the same spot, you know. But it's cool when something like this, it's kind of like a little bit of a meta thing where all these photographs are taken at clubs, like the one we've got in our basement, and now suddenly that's been reversed and now it's up top on the wall.
It's the first collaboration show that my brother and I put together, which made it arguably the hardest one to coordinate, but one of the more rewarding shows to see because it was a super surprise. No one knew at all what was going to come out of this. No one knew what it would be like to mix the painting and the photography.
It's hard to give up your photo to someone and be like, take this beautiful, perfect print and draw on it. It's almost, I feel like, letting your kids draw on a freshly painted wall, but it was really worth it.
I'd been drawing on magazines like for a while, and you guys were like, yo, I know this dope lassie who takes sick photos, and I was like, oh, dope, you know. And then she just so happened to do a lot of things in black and white, which I love. That's awesome, and she's just nasty at taking photos.
I think my photography is very centered around music, people who work in the music industry, and they're the most fun people.
I guess everything we chose is sort of like nightlife themed, I guess, and sort of a little darker.
When you go out to party, you're already like kind of a caricature of yourself.
That's one thing that's awesome about nightlife is people really let their personalities out, and that's really fun to capture.
And so the cool thing with this is like Max drawing over and like totally exaggerating these characters.
All the different hats he added them was very telling of their personalities, which I think their personalities come through in the photos.
It's just like another extension. Like, so here's like normal life, then you go, here's partying, right? And then here's reality, the line of reality. And this show, Max just takes it right over the line of reality. But it's the same trajectory, you know, going from normal life to party life, that's that same trajectory.
But it's also tricky because you kind of get one shot to do it because, you know, these prints cost some money to print out. You just kind of have to do it. That's what I like. I like that thin margin for error.
It's almost as if his painting is bringing parts of the photograph into focus.
I don't know, it's kind of tricky just because a lot of these photos are just awesome on their own. You gotta kind of pick and choose what you're gonna change about it, because if you do too much, it's kind of overkill. And if you do too little, it's like, you know, like, okay, it's kind of dinky, like anybody can do that.
It was really fun, it was really collaborative, really interesting to see what, you know, my photos brought, what he saw in my photos.
It was pretty wild to have like a focus be on something that, you know, I helped do and helped participate in, and that's kind of like a very humbling like feeling.
It all actually went really fast at the end there. After we kind of planned it all out, it only was a couple weeks. Max working super hard, nonstop, Caitlin working super hard, printing them all and everything. And Key and I were working really hard as well, doing other things, as we are wont to do.